Well, it's been a little while since I've discussed the Free Britney stuff, and guys, there has been so much going on, as I'm sure you know. I have plenty of videos coming, so please subscribe if you want to hear more. As I always say, I'm not going to regurgitate what other people have said, because there's plenty of fantastic videos out there where people are talking about what's been going on, but there are a lot of little things, you guys know I like a little detail, that people have not really been discussing enough that I'm going to be discussing on this channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my #FreeBritney playlist, where this video will also be, to hear more. Now, in this video, what I'm going to be talking about is this. You would have seen this in the title. Yes, I just wanted to say that you've seen it in the title. That why the removal of freedom is ungodly. Now, I wanted to do this as my little intro to the plethora of videos I'm going to be doing about Free Britney for a particular reason, because I've been connecting this Britney story to godliness and Christianity since the beginning. It's my most popular video on this channel is still the video where I said that Jamie Lynn, Jamie and Lou don't know God, and I'm going to be getting more into that stuff, guys. If I thought we got deep enough, but we haven't even. It's getting deeper. And why am I talking about this, guys? The removal of freedom is very ungodly, and it's important for me to talk about this specifically as a Christian person, because James and Lou and Jamie Lynn and all these people have been trying to use Christianity as a way to defend what they're doing. And so as a Christian person, I need to explain why this is a load of baloney, okay? A baloney, right? So what's going on here? Let me tell you. Well, God gave us free will. God created the earth. Now, this is an important thing, right? Getting my sleeves up for this now, guys. I'm getting serious now. So, God created the world, right? And he created us and he put us on this world. These are my beliefs, this is my understanding based on my reading of the Bible, etc., etc. And he gave us, he says, to be fruitful and multiply and have dominion, right, over the world. God made us, and he gave us the ability to choose what we do, to choose whether we want to believe in him or whether we don't, whether we want to believe in evil or whether we don't, to choose what we want to eat and what we don't want to eat, to choose what we want to, what job we want. Everything that we do in life is our own choice. And God made it that way for a reason, I believe, because ultimately he wanted to have a relationship with us. Now, you cannot have a relationship with somebody that you control. That's why it's weird that people want to have robots and have relationships with robots, because guess what? If you program that thing to function in a particular way, you're not having a relationship. You established a form of control. You program something to act in a certain way towards you. That is not a relationship. Although people are accepting that level of relationship to this day, in the same way that people have blow-up dolls, if you know what I'm saying, right? So God did that, and that's why I believe he gave us free choice, because if we were going to have a relationship with him, which that's what he ultimately wants with us, it's our choice to do that. And if we don't, it's also our choice. Then if we choose to have a relationship with him, even the degree to which we choose to do that is our choice, and so on and so forth. So if God would do that, it is very ungodly in this day and age how society, the government, and conservatorships are trying to remove the freedom that God gave us. This is one of the reasons I love how Americans, I say Americans, technically I'm American, I've been born in America. Some people are going to really hate that. Like, people have been hating on that for me for like years, guys, but that's something to talk about on another day on another channel, right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's one thing I love about America, is that people care about the freedom, the right to have to say what you want to say, the right to do what you want to do, the right to support what you want to support, right? And that's one thing I really respect about Americans, right? And just the American ideology, if you like, right? However, what we're seeing in society now, and what we're seeing even in these conservatorships of Britney Spears, and why I'm talking about this, is the removal of the right to freedom. If you have not heard this before, let me be the one to tell you. Absolutely no one on this planet, no demon, not even an angel, has the right to remove your freedom from you. Okay? Now, Do I believe that God has put governments in place and things like that, or allow governments in place so that there is order maintained? Of course. We are human beings. If there was not rules, people would do crazy things, okay? So I'm not saying there doesn't need to be a government, or there doesn't need to be a policing and stuff, right? Although a lot of those a lot of those institutions are very corrupt at the moment. Doesn't mean we get rid of them. You know, we just need to fix them, you know, in the power of Jesus. Now, so what I'm trying to say to you is that this whole removal of Britney's freedom over the years is, in my opinion, and by my understanding of God, very ungodly. Because, and I'll tell you why it's ungodly, guys. Because here's the thing. When you take away somebody's freedom, you take away the ability for them to write their own story, right? Because ultimately, we're all going to die one day. What TMZ has to say about Britney Spears don't mean nothing to God at the end of the day. What Britney Spears did with her life and how she chose to live is what he's going to care about. Now, we as people have decided we play judge and jury, right? And for all this time, these 13 years, she's been in a conservatorship and she's still not free, right? She has had to explain herself. She's don't even have to explain herself. She's not even had the opportunity to show us how she would have lived her life. We will never know what Britney Spears would have done had she never been put in this conservatorship. And that fact indeed, as what has enabled these people to do what they've done all these years. Why? Because all they can do is say, well, she wasn't okay. Well, she was, I mean, they claimed dementia, which again, let's just remember, this is all, they all put her in this thing because of dementia. Crazy, right? Even though she was doing tours and all this craziness, but she's got dementia, I'm sure, right? Now, this is the thing. Because she's never had the opportunity to speak up for herself all these years and show what she would have done if we had just left her, now we'll never know. And it's going to always be easy for people to say, oh, well, she needed the conservatorship because she wouldn't have turned out this way if not. Or we don't know. Maybe it helped a little bit. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is exactly why God gives us free will. Because he wants us to be able to say, if Britney Spears had blown all her money, that's her money to blow, my guys. If she had been a billionaire, right, and she spent all her money on, I don't know, gambling, that's on her. Why did somebody need to step in and help? Because you see, this is why the devil comes disguised as an angel of light. Because the devil says, oh, my name's James Spears, and I just want to help my daughter. I need to help my daughter because I don't know what's going on with her. She's got dementia. You know, no. If that's true, and if you, James, was so godly as you claim yourself to be, you would have let her, as an adult, do what she needs to do and deal with her own consequences. And from what I can see, and from what we're seeing now, if she had done that, Britney probably would have had a better career doing what she wants to do, thriving with her sons, and been absolutely fine all these years. But look where we are now. And so that is my little intro, guys, for what we're going to be talking about, because we're going to be getting down and dirty, because I'm sick and tired of this James, Jamie Lynn, Lou M. Taylor, Robin Greenhill, Black Box Security, Trice. I'm sick of all of them. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming with these people, and we're going to be talking about it. So if you want to hear more about it, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And of course, like the video. Other than that, check out my other Britney videos in my #FreeBritney playlist. God bless you all, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.